back and forth. That's why the handles are like that instead of straight across the middle like a chopper.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if chopping comes more naturally to me than rocking, why can't I chop?
Because rocking makes less noise, makes less of a mess, and uses less energy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't chop as well.
Yes, it does.
It couldn't possibly.
Would you like to cut the chicken into 1-inch cubes and have me chop?
Aha, you said chop.
Would you like to switch jobs?
No.
Then rock, baby. Rock.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hi, Mrs. Barsky. How are you? No, I'm sorry. Allie's not here right now. Oh, you're in New York City. Guess who just walked in the door? It's Allie. Allie, it's your mother-in-law. She's in the city.
Oh, good.
Oh, here she is. Nice to talk to you.
Hi, Eileen. What are you doing in town? How fun. What? Oh, gee, that's impossible. We're in the middle of catering a huge dinner for tonight. Eileen's here on a shopping spree, and she invited us to lunch.
Oh, where?
No, I told her we couldn't go. Oh, gee, Eileen, the place is a mess. Around the corner? Sure. Come on up. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Guess who's coming to lunch?
She won't be any trouble. Eileen's nice.
She's too nice.
Wow, she must be starved.
I don't smell it yet.
Lou, I have told you before, I do not want you coming into this apartment unless we open the door.
Hey, come on. I knew you two would be cooking up to your armpits, so I figured I'd make it easy for you and let myself in. You want to go back out and ring the bell. Then you could stop your work, wash your hands, dry them off, and let me in.
Do it. Whoever came up with the term super?
Think she'd like tuna?
Who knows? My mother-in-law is the kind of woman who thinks everything is wonderful. Oh, Eileen, I'm sorry. Did I just stick you in the eye with a pencil? Oh, that's all right, dear. Here's one for my ear.
Have you written your speech for Saturday yet?
I'm not going to make a speech.
Come on, you have to say something.
I'll say thank you. You make the speech.
Fine. Did you write it yet?
Write your own speech.
Allie, you're better at it than I am.
Okay. You write a first draft, and I'll look it over.
Come on, what was that? Some little feminine joke or something?
What do you want, Lou?
I want to smell the smell. Come on, I don't smell it yet. Should be over the building by now.
Get your nose out of there. The way it smells now is the way it is going to smell until it dies.
Well, that's not the smell my family's used to.
That is an authentic Italian sauce. If your family is not used to that smell, they have been smelling wrong all these years.
For what you're paying us to cater your family dinner, you're lucky you get any smell at all.
Could have turned the job down.
And waited until Mayor Koch grew hair before you fixed the leak in the bathroom?
One hand washes the other.
Not in the bathroom sink.
Needs a little more basil.
Get out!
You're very good at that, Eileen.
No, it's not me. It's Allie's parsley.
No, it's you. Kate had that exact same parsley and could do nothing with it.
Oh, you probably had the bad sprigs.
I did. I had awful sprigs.
Now, tell me about this award you're winning.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
Not true. It's terrific. It's from the Independent Women's Association of New York City.
Oh, my.
They give this award every year to some women that are on the move. And your daughter-in-law and I have won for Best Small Business Operators.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
What else? Tell me. Your children are fine. Bob loves his work. You're pregnant.
Your children are fine. Bob loves his work. And what?
Is my grandchild on the way?
Do I look heavy?
Oh. No, dear, you look just right.
Why'd you ask?
Oh, Allie, I'm sorry, but I just assumed you'd be pregnant by now because I know how much Bob wants to have a baby and how much you want to please him.
Eileen, I'm sorry. We are running so far behind.
Oh, of course. I understand. Give Bob a great big kiss for me. You two make the most beautiful couple. May I be perfectly frank with you?
By all means.
I wouldn't mind one bit if the baby looked like you, boy or girl.
We discussed it, Kate. I mean, Bob and I discussed this.
I believe it.
We discussed it thoroughly.
Sure.
I mean it.
I know it.
We agreed that we did not want to have a baby.
Right.
Here's how it went. Bob said he did not want to have a baby. And I said I did not want to have a baby. That's how we agreed we did not want to have a baby.
Who said it first, Allie? If he said it first, then obviously he meant it. If you said it first, then maybe he just said it because he thought it would please you.
I don't remember. Wait, it was right after he proposed. We were talking about the Giants. That's it. Right.
And that's how he knew that you didn't want to have a baby?
No.
That you didn't want to have a giant?
No. We were talking about the Giants and about how someday Bob would really like to be a sportscaster for the Giants. And I said, oh, gee, Chip would really like that. And that led to how much Bob really liked Chip and Jenny. And then we talked about whether or not we were going to have a baby and whether I was, going to have... And that's how we agreed that we were not going to have a baby.
So, did you agree with him or did he agree with you?
I don't remember.
Oh, it really doesn't make any difference anyway, Allie.
Oh, yes, it does, Kate. Because if Bob wants to have a baby, sooner or later, he's going to dump me for a baby maker.
I can't believe how right I was about you girls. Ooh, they loved everything. And I've never seen my cousin Nunzio eat like that before. Usually he's such a picky eater. But tonight, ooh, he ate like the Russians were in a Lincoln Tunnel.
You owe us $782. Now, that's 52 meals at $15 a pop, not counting Nunzio's 2 extras.
1.
2.
I never seen him eat like that, I swear to God. How'd you make that sauce, anyway?
Lou, it's late. Give us our check.
Yeah. I forgot my checkbook.
Get it.
Well, you don't trust me till tomorrow.
We trust you, Lou. We trust you, but anything could happen between now and tomorrow. You could get hit by a bus. You could slip in the bathtub. You could get eaten by Nunzio.
For you, I found my checkbook, Angel Face. Okay, we're gonna call it 700 even.
Call it something else.
750, you don't gotta tip me when I fix the sink tomorrow, all right?
Fine. Right.
Good night, Lou.
Listen, dream about me, sweet face.
Is it just me, or are you in love with him, too? Allie, why don't you go get dressed and cleaned up for Bob, and I'll take care of all this.
No, I want some time to unwind and to think. Bob won't be home for an hour or so, so you go to bed. We did great tonight, partner.
That's why we win those awards.
Start thinking about that speech.
Maybe Bob didn't say anything to his mother. You might have nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Al,
You're home.
you're red.
How'd you get home so quickly?
Oh, company plane. The head of the station was flying up, invited me to join him.
Terrific.
Yeah, I got to get me one of those babies. Private planes. They're really fantastic. Hey, why don't you put one of those in our dream book for the future? They only cost $6 million.
Let's get 2.
You got it.
Bob? What else do you want in your dream book? I mean, what do you want for the future? What do you really want?
Well, my dream for the immediate future is to have a wife lying in bed next to me, al dente, no sauce.
Give me 15 minutes. Bob, I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer it totally honestly. I mean it, Bob. I want to know what you want, all right?
Well, sure, if it's a fair question.
What do you mean a fair question?
Well, I mean, if you're going to ask me if sex with you is better than with anyone else I've been in bed with, I'd have to say yes, right? You know, I'd be crazy to say no, even if it were true. I mean, what would either of us gain from that? See, I'm just using that as an example of an unfair question.
People can die from examples.
Look, you are the best. That is the total honest truth. Now, what's your question?
Do you want to have a baby?
Do you?
Well, Bob, I want to know your answer. What do you want?
Didn't we have this discussion once?
Yes, but I'm not sure if you said what you did because I said what I did or because it was what you really meant.
Al, it's not for me to say whether or not we have a baby. I mean, you have to go through pregnancy, through childbirth. You have to clean it. Stay up with it. Stay home with it. Take care of it.
Well, why can't you clean it and stay up with it, and stay home with it and take care of it?
Because it hates it when I do that. It wants you.
Okay. For the sake of this discussion, let's say I love doing that.
Well, then, if you want a baby, we'll have a baby.
Bob, we can't have a marriage if when I ask you a question, you don't answer me honestly. Now, do you want to have a baby, yes or no? I want to know your opinion of what you want for you, not what you think I want, but what you want. You know, the trouble with perfect marriages is people never really say what they feel. Good night, honey.
Tomorrow, you're winning an award as an independent, free-thinking woman. And yet today, you're telling me that you're considering having a baby to please your husband who doesn't even care if you didn't.
Keep your voice down. I said considering. That means considering not as well as considering to.
Come on, Bob.
I'm right behind you.
Where are you guys going?
Batting cages.
Oh, is it open?
All year round.
So long, hon.
Bye. How about you?
So long, hon.
Have fun. What does Bob need with another kid? He loves Chip. They love to go out and play. They have their little tricks like that nudge. Did you see that nudge?
Yeah, I saw it. He wants a Barsky. Someone to carry on the name after he's gone.
Allie, tell him that you'll make it your business to outlive him. What if you have a girl? She'll only be a Barsky until she gets married anyway. Or you could go on trying for boys. Hi, have you met my friend Allie? Like her hip? She just had her 15th girl.
All right. Did you write that speech yet?
I can't do it, Allie. You're going to have to do it for me. I just sit there staring at the paper in my typewriter like looking at a test pattern when I was a kid. Nothing happens.
Do you know what you want to say?
I think so. It's just that I can't write it.
Get Chip's tape recorder, speak into that, play it back, and type it.
Couldn't I just tell it to you and you write it down and fix it for me?
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right,
Yes?
would you mind... Never mind.
What?
No, it's just such a stupid idea.
No, come on.
It would really help if you would introduce me. I told you it was a stupid idea.
And now to receive award for whatever. Kate McArdle.
And Allie Barsky.
And Allie Barsky.
Yay! That wasn't really necessary.
And Allie Barsky.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of my partner and myself, I would just
That's
like...
not right, Kate.
Come on, Allie. What's wrong with that? That can't be wrong.
You asked for my help.
How can that be wrong? I've heard people say that all my life.
On behalf of myself? On behalf of my partner is right, but you don't say on behalf of myself. If you were accepting an award alone, you wouldn't say thank you on behalf of myself. You would say thank you. I would like to say... No, you would say thank you and just say...
If you don't want to help, don't help.
Who is it?
Miss November.
Come in, Mom.
Bob said you guys had a terrific time.
It was fun.
Bob really likes you, Chip.
Yeah?
He makes kind of a nifty dad, doesn't he?
Where's this going, Mom?
How would you feel about Bob and me having a baby?
Where's it gonna sleep?
Well, you get to keep your own room.
Okay. Have it.
You see, Bob's never had a child of his own.
I can understand that. What I can't understand is why you'd want to have another child. I mean, you're not young anymore.
Well, they have ramps at maternity wards.
Look, if you're worried that I'll feel jealous or alienated or anything like that, forget it. I'll even babysit it for free. It's just that I hope you realize what your life will be all about once it's born.
I will. And I haven't made any decisions yet. And if I do decide to have one, it's nice to know that I won't be losing a daughter. I'll be gaining a mother.
And what is a surer route to true liberation than to make ourselves financially independent? Our next two awardees are doing just that. They own and operate a very successful catering enterprise and a full-service company that will do anything or go anywhere, provided the price and the purpose is right. For their initiative, diligence, and industriousness, we are proud to present these awards to Kate McArdle and Allison Barsky.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Evelyn. And on behalf of my partner, with whom I agree, I would just like to express appreciation to this organization for awarding us this high honor. We not only pledge to continue to work for the success of our small business, but to use whatever success and knowledge that we acquire to help other women become independent as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for this award. I'm sorry, I don't want to take up much of your time, but I must say that I am grateful for all of the women, past and present, who have helped us, including my daughter, Jenny, who has always helped me to be an individual and to think for myself. And I'd also like to thank the two men in my life, my son, Chip, who never made me feel as though I was slighting him because I wasn't giving him every minute of my time. And my husband, Bob, who never made any demands on me at all. Not that he had any right to. He never made any requests either. Well, no, one request. Well, no. It really wasn't him. I mean, that's what mothers-in-law are for. But, of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do. And anyway, it's a fair request, and it's a request that I think I want for myself one day. So I can't even blame him for it. So, thank you very much for this award.
Next time, let me help you write your speech.
Yeah,
I sure was proud of you today.
Good. Thank you.
Why didn't you tell me that you wanted a baby?
Well, because you never told me you wanted a baby.
Well, sure I did, if you did.
Hold it. Hold it. Okay. Now, the question is, Bob and Allie, do you want to have a baby? Yes or no? On the count of 3, we both answer independently and honestly. Got it?
No, wait.
Got it?
Got it.
Ready?
Ready.
Bob and Allie, do you want to have a baby? Yes or no? 1, 2, 3.
No.
All right. Unless you...
Well, I've looked through every section, and it's not in here.
Who cares? We know we won the award. Here it is. See?
We didn't win the award. We got the award.
What are you talking about?
Well, in order to win an award, there has to be a loser. Somebody has to lose. Nobody said, and the winner is. They just gave us the award. I was really disappointed.
I don't know why. This way, we're happy. No one else is sad.
Who specifically isn't sad?
Okay.
No, I'm serious. When Cher won the Academy Award, she knew that she was better than Glenn Close, Sally Kirkland, Meryl Streep, and Holly Hunter.